Get organized. Guys struggle with organization. They call it balance. You can call it whatever you want, but guys basically run through the day not knowing what the fuck they're doing, right? Now, here's the trap that most guys fall into. They look for a system that's going to supercharge their ability to get stuff done. So they're looking for specific diaries, specific workflows, specific organization systems. None of that shit matters. And if you ask yourself why you're looking for that stuff, you'll realize it's because you're not getting stuff done. And the reason you're not getting stuff done is because you're not doing it. Mega fucking simple. Like, there's no organization system that will get your shit done for you. You've got to do it. Guys will just mess about writing like, okay, here's a cool way of writing a list. Some fucking high performance guru online said this is how you write a list to make sure you get it done, and then they're still running, living as their current selves, so it doesn't get done. And then they're like, well, that system doesn't work. Do you know what would work? Amazing, amazing, best fucking system on the planet is if you just wrote what you have to do today that would make sure you hit your very, very specific goals and you just did those things. Like if a friend calls you and is like, hey, dude, I got a day off work. Do you want to grab a coffee? And you were like, okay, if I grab a coffee, will I get this list done? No, no. You can say no to people. Mind blown. People don't realize that, right? And you just did what's on that list. You could write it on the back of a fucking fajita box. Like it doesn't make any difference. You just have to do the stuff that you plan to do. I used to put this in the front journal of every single guy that came on my original program, right? Gladiators Bootcamp. Ran that in 2017. 2017, and they got a training journal, and the front page said, "Great men simply do as they planned." Great men simply do as they planned. That's it. That's the fucking secret. So you can be like, right, I'm going to get organized, get everything fucking clear. What system do I need? Just decide what you need to do and be relentless in doing it. This is a thought pattern exercise. Is turn yourself into the man that does exactly what he said he's going to do. And the practice of doing that will make you become that man. This is a habit. Most guys are in the opposite habit. Most guys are in the habit of their word meaning absolutely fucking nothing. They are ran by their emotions. This is their habit. If I feel like doing something, I will fucking do it. Right? Whereas it needs to be, if I said I was going to do this, it's going to get done. Like it's going to get done no matter fucking what. Right? Because that sets the habit in your mind. And it means you'll get shit done. So you can use any system. There's an old story about a guy in this was like the 1920s, maybe 1910s, fuck knows, right? Ivy League, and he was a PR consultant. We got called in to a massive, massive fucking company, and they were like, "Hey, how can we boost productivity amongst the workers?" He said, "Hey, give me 15 minutes for each of your top line managers. Give me 15 minutes of them. That's it. Don't pay me anything in 4 months' time. I think it was 3 months' time, whatever. Then pay me what it was worth to you. And in there, however long it was, 3 months or whatever." Then the guy wrote him a check for I think it was like 25 grand, but it was the equivalent of 500,000, like 400 to 500K in today's money. He said, that's what it's worth to me. There you go. Paid him. Ivy Lee's like, sick. What did he fucking tell these guys? He said, write down 6 things and no more than that that need to get done this day. 6 things, that's it, in order of how important they are. And just do those lists. Do not move to the next one until the first thing is done. If you don't do something at the end of the list because you run out of time, then that goes to the top of tomorrow's list. That's it. That was the entire fucking system. A list of things that you really, really need to do, and you do them in order. You don't jump from one to the next. You don't make excuses. You're not just like, oh, well, I kind of feel like doing this. Oh my God, this fire's come. I've got to put it out. Guys are just victims to their own fucking weak mentalities. You've got to become the guy that can actually focus. Become the guy that's locked in. Look at all the greatest conquerors in history. Read about Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan. Their focus was unwavering, right? A famous poet said about Napoleon, he seemed to be in a constant state of enlightenment. A constant state of enlightenment. How fucking crazy is that? Someone just met him and that's what they thought about him. Wow, this guy is fucking locked in all the fucking time. Enlightenment means thinking clearly. That's what someone saw in Napoleon. Napoleon, who accomplished pretty fucking crazy amount, and he did it in rapid time. Look at what he did in Malta in 6 days. He did what would take a government probably around 3 years to do now, right? In 6 days. He was a force of nature because he was focused. He didn't have some sexy tech fucking planner that you got. He didn't have any of that shit, right? All he had was relentless focus. You just have to become the guy that just gets shit done. So decide now, who do you want to be? Who do you need to be? What man do you need to fucking be to accomplish the goals that you want? Think about what you want out of life. What's your obsession? In fact, it doesn't even need to be out of life. It can be what you want right now. You promised the missus a holiday, a new fucking car, you want to get a house done, whatever the fuck it is, decide, get obsessed with it and be like, right, who do I need to be to make that a reality? Who do I need to be? Because you can't accomplish shit as your current level. All you can accomplish as the current version of yourself is exactly what you've got right now. You have to become someone entirely new to get new things. You have to. There's no way around it. Guys that are fat as fuck with terrible eating habits are like, I need a meal plan. You don't need a fucking meal plan. You need to rewire it. You need to become a new guy. A guy that doesn't feel a constant pull to stuff his face. The guy that doesn't feel the need to snack every evening. The guy that doesn't need to make excuses why he skips the gym. You're just a killer that gets it done now because you can rewire your mentality to be that. That's what you have to be. So you have to rewire. What do you want? What's your massive obsession? I teach this on the program, right? We call it a fixated desire, something you are so locked into you need, and it can be your biggest life purpose, or it could just be a small thing you want to attain right now, but you get fucking obsessed with it. You decide who you need to become to get it, and then you focus relentlessly. So every day, the thing that's going to get you closer to that, that's what you do. You don't need to hack, you don't need an amazing fucking system. You just got to have a list of things that you must do because those things move you forward. If it's scaling a business, those things are going to be selling, right? Sell, sell, sell. If it's about training, those things are going to be locking into your macros, hitting every single training session, drinking enough water, staying locked in line with your goal, right? Like whatever it is, you're gonna do it every day. That's it. And if you miss a day, it's not because you need a fancy system, it's because you fucked up. You let that primal brain in that just is so scared of fucking failure, they won't even try and they just want comfort. So they'll make up all these really convincing arguments why you shouldn't do that thing, why you don't need to do that thing, why, oh, actually, I need to do this first. First, I need to do this. Fuck all that. Your inner king, your higher self, what would he do in your exact circumstance? All he'd do is dominate. All he would do is decide what move is going to get me closer to my fucking goal, right? That's it. Like not feel a little bit better about my goal, not feel like I'm getting closer, not improve my mood, right? Not keep me busy, not in the same realm as my goal, so I feel productive. What move gets you closer to your goal? So if you did it every day, you would guarantee hit your goal. What's that? Do that every day. Write on a fucking post-it note, right? Scrape it into your fucking desk if you need to. Doesn't fucking matter. Just do it. Right? Because once you've proved yourself that you can do the work, once you've proved yourself that actually, yeah, I can follow instruction, I can stick to a plan, then you can get spicy with it. Then you can get real fucking technical. And you can be like, you know what? I'm going to start splitting up weekly, quarterly goals. I'm going to start putting in reviews, analysis. I'm going to get fucking clear. I'm going to find some software that can make all this really manageable. But none of that matters until you've mastered the art of writing down what you need to do to move forward and doing it. Doing it, inertia, movement every single fucking day. That's all you need. If you want to aggressively lock in, if you're a family man that just thinks, fuck this, I'm ready to go, I need to rewire my mind to actually be a straight fucking beast. I want to get my body right, I want to get jacked, ripped up, I want to become mentally unbreakable, unstoppable, so my family feels proud as fuck. Go to waketheking.com and apply for the program. This is the only fucking way. This is the blueprint to your higher self. And as soon as guys fucking do it, they dominate. So get organized. Write down what you need to do that shit, move forward aggressively. It's the only fucking way.